What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Picks and Roll DFS, where we turn data into dollars. We're coming off a monster weekend, back-to-back dabble wins, hitting a 10x and a 20x last night, plus a huge win on Chalkboard with boosted college plays. If you've been watching or following on Winnable, you know we've been locked in. And the best part, we're just getting started for November. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and lets you get all my plays before the lines move. So again, we wrapped up October with multiple 20x cashes across platforms, and I'm reopening my November deal. $15 for your first month in VIP when you use code NBA at checkout on Winnable. Again, when you're checking out, make sure you're going to the month section and then type in the code NBA and you'll get $15 for your price for the first month. That's 70% off your first month. And if you've been following, just yesterday's plays would have covered that and some. Now, the VIP members are going to get my full card every night, every plus EV play, exclusive data breakdowns, and free entries across all major DFS apps. And if you're not ready to go VIP yet, you can still join my free plan on Winnable. That's where I post my daily videos, plus periodic bonus plays. Like this weekend, I posted a dabble in the morning. Fridays are a huge day for free plays. I usually give a free play for all the DFS apps, not only that I'm affiliated with, but that I use daily. So if you want to join, now is a great opportunity. $15 if you join using the code NBA at signup. Let's get into today's plays. Our first play of today is going to be Karl Anthony Towns going higher than 9.5 rebounds. Now, when we look at this data, first we're going to look at other DFS apps and sports books and see how they view this play. And you can see this is a huge favorite across the board, right? Every single app has this as a large favorite. FanDuel at minus 130, DraftKings FanDuel at minus 370, DraftKings minus 370, and so forth. You can see this line open up at 11, has gone all the way up to 12.5, which makes this 9.5 a solid conservative play. Now, all these plays I'm going to show you today have high hit rates across the season, last 10, and so forth. And then they also have, for the most part, pretty reliable matchup data as well. Because they are more conservative plays, Underdog provided us with a huge, I believe, 40% profit boost, and I'm using that profit boost on today's free play. So let's get into some of that data. We can see that Karl Anthony Towns has cashed this line in 10 of his last 10 games, 100%, averaging 13.3 and a median of 13 rebounds in those games. We could even go a little bit further. Last 20, he's cashed this line 18 out of 20 games for a 90% rate with an average of 12.7 and a median of 12.5 head. Where we can see he's also cashed this line 100% of the time in the last 4 matchups, averaging 12.5 rebounds and a median of 12.5 rebounds. Then we can look at this season so far, small sample size, but last 6 games, he's cashed this all 6 games. Even better, a lot of green if we look at the season last year. 71 out of 90 games, he's cashed this line of 9.5 rebounds. Then we can look at the insights provided by Outlier, and it tells that Karl Anthony Towns has exceeded 11.5 rebounds in 8 of his last 10 games, averaging 13.3 rebounds during that time span. Then we can look at Washington's rebound defense against power forwards, and we can see that they are ranked 30th, near the bottom of the league, allowing 15.5 rebounds to just power forwards each game. With his consistent double-double production, In the matchup data against Washington, I am taking Karl Anthony Towns higher than 9.5 rebounds. Again, I mentioned that I'm playing this on Underdog. If you are not on Underdog, this is a great time to join. You missed out on an amazing promo in October, which was Boosttober. They were giving multiple profit boosts every single day across all sports. Today we have some more. We have one for FIFA. We have a profit boost for all sports. And then we even have one for college basketball starting today. So if you want to join, not only are you going to get those profit boosts if you use code LOB, if you play $5, you'll get $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries. All you have to do is play $5. You get $100 free. That's an easy way to begin building your bankroll. Don't miss out on this opportunity. These promos will not last forever. Again, use code LOB when you sign up. Not only will you get that $100 once you play 5, you'll also get a free month in my VIP. That's an easy way to just continue to build your bankroll, not only with actual cash through Underdog, but then the free plays you'll get provided by me through these videos and in the VIP each day. Our next play is going to be Nikola Jokic going higher than 9.5 rebounds. Again, we look at that data. We can see that this line opened up at 12, dropped down to about 11.5, which is still much higher than where we are going to play this line. We can look at Sacramento's defense, and we can see they're also in the bottom tier of rebounds allowed to centers, allowing 15 rebounds per game to centers, which is ranked 27th in the league right now. We can look at Jokic's last 10 games where he's gone above the line 9 out of 10, averaging 13.9 rebounds and a median of 14. We can go to his last 20. We can see he's cashed this 15 out of 20 for a 75% rate. Again, averaging well above 9.5, 12.85, and a median of 13. We can go head to head, small sample size, but over the last 2 seasons, he's gone well above this line, averaging 15.75 and a median of 14.5. Then if we look at this season, again, another small sample size, but against some comparable teams, he has still gone well above that 9.5 rebounds, averaging 14.4 and a median of 14. Then we can look at the insights and see that he has exceeded 11.5 rebounds in 14 of his last 16 games versus bottom 10 defenses for rebounds allowed. Now, again, I'm playing this at 9.5. The line is set currently at 11.5, and he still exceeded that this season. And from the insight, 14 of his last 16 against bottom 10 defenses. So if you feel a little bit more aggressive and you want to play that 11.5, be my guest. Again, do your own research, make your own decisions. I am currently playing this line at 9.5 and then using my profit boost to remove some of the vig or the juice. Now, if you have other DFS platforms, or if you usually just play one that you really like but are looking to branch out for more, I have a couple more promos for you. First up is going to be Betr. You can take one of the 2 plays or the 2 plays that I've given you today, and you can provide those or play those with Betr's new payout increases. So, as you can see, 2 picks now are crazy on Betr. They have the mystery multiplier where you can get between 3x and 1,000 times your money for a 2-pick play when you click on the mystery multiplier. Then, if you get a 7-pick play perfect, you can win up to 10,000 times your money on those plays. They'll also give you a free gimme pick, which has not come out for today just yet. But if you sign up, you will get that as soon as it is available. You get a freebie pick, which will more than likely be either an NBA play for tonight or be similar to what you see on the right with Chalkboard. It may be something with Dak Prescott. Additionally, new users will also get $10 free just for signing up. And you'll get up to $200 deposit match bonus up to $100 if you sign up using the code DIME. Plus, if you sign up with code DIME and send me an email confirmation to picksenrolldfs@gmail.com, you'll get a free month in Winnable VIP. So that's 2 opportunities so far where you can get 2 free months and free cash to begin your bankroll if you're just starting out. Easy ways to begin building your bankroll. Sign up for Betr using code DIME, and then sign up for Underdog using code LOB. Now let's get into our last play for today, which is going to be Austin Reeves going higher than 19.5 points. Now, if we look at this season so far, we can see that he has been on a tear. He has been averaging 31 points this season, the lowest being 21, which, again, is higher than the line that we have picked for today. So he's gone above this line all 7 games this season. Then, obviously, he's gone above this line his last 5. Going above this line in 8 of his last 10, averaging 26 and a median of 25. Last 20, going above this line 14 out of 20 with an average of 24 and a median of 23.5. And then in the most recent matchups, he's gone above this line 2 out of 3, with 1 this season being his huge game. And in a loss, he put up 41 points. Now, Luka's back, which is going to take some eyes off of Austin Reeves, which gives him a lot more opportunities to score. Now, we could look at Portland's defense in terms of points allowed to shooting guards, and you may get apprehensive with this rank at seconds and averaging 20.7. One, we see that averaging 20.7, which is above the line that we are looking for. And we also could look at his last game. Without Luka, he put up 41. Imagine what he'll do with Luka out there as well. While it does take away from his shot opportunities, it also creates more efficient shots for him with more eyes on Luka. They can't just double down on him the second go around. Then we can look at the insights, which also tell us that Austin Reeves has exceeded 24 points in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging 31.1 points in that time. So this is a huge lock for higher than 19.5 points. Now, the last way that you can earn a free month in the Winnable VIP is by joining Chalkboard. Just like Betr, if you use code DIME, you'll get a free month in the Winnable VIP. Plus, today's free pick from Chalkboard is going to be Dak Prescott only needing 1 yard to cash, and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. You can pair one of those plays from today's video on all 3 apps and begin building your bankroll with free money. So let's recap those plays. We have Karl Anthony Towns going higher than 9.5 rebounds. We have the Joker going higher than 9.5 rebounds, and Austin Reeves going higher than 19.5 points. Don't forget, I've reopened the VIP deal for November. Just use code NBA on Winnable, and you get your first month for just $15. You'll get my full plus EV plays every day, plus early access to the data and direct insight on how to build winning slips like the ones you saw from this weekend, which, again, I can show you right here were those cash plays. There's 10X, and right before that, we cashed that 20X. These can be plays that you can win. Again, these are plays just from this weekend that you can see on multiple DFS platforms. Now, this could be you. If you join first month, as you can see, a week is usually $15. You're getting 4 weeks for the price of one if you join using code NBA. And just off of this play alone, you put $10 on this play, you would have easily paid for multiple months of this, plus more. Then you have the 10x. So there are multiple ways for you to cash, multiple apps that we are cashing in on. We cashed, again, on Dabble multiple times with 20x, Underdog, PrizePicks, and then just in this past weekend, we had a Chalkboard and a Dabble cash. So, again, you can join your first month for just $15 if you use code NBA. Let's keep stacking wins. Stay disciplined with your bankroll, and I'll see you in tomorrow's breakdown. And as always, let's build that roll.